I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. I'm a daddy like boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down. That is brought in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Now he'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the...
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that'll set up 4th down.
Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Buggy.
Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to close. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Stroud to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Stroud to the line. This guy's going to try to get 2 more. He'll look to throw. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. We are through 1. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
11. Here we go. 19 tackles.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now, Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score.
That shit is weak. Sound is weak.
Touchdown, Houston. And in motion, it's Diggs. They look to run with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 50.
Here's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelce. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Mahomes. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are back within 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. He'll get this out wide. To the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Mahomes. That one intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party up.
Why would he do that?
That ultra ground move, riding in the years, not used. Tighten up, you a lose. I approve. I fed, I stepped and approved. Straight ultra ground, make all the haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be your money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She had to make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me painting nails, calling me sound like the head of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so we know the
Bands of Denzel.
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones for the knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you
lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list.
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a band lead. Hanging like a war hall or like a band seed. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Searches from the pocket. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He's throwing deep to the left side. They really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He puts some juice on a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Nix with it on 1st. This one falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't
Shit,
moving up.
Andy.
They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
3rd and long for Nix. Oh, he put some heat
What
on
the fuck
this
are you
deep
doing?
ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Okay.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Nix off the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. McLaughlin is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take a slim 2-point lead.
Texans 12. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. He throws a bullet to the that's complete inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. So the Texans gonna run it back, try for another 2-point conversion. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Play action with Nix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Big gain downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos need only 1 to take the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And the work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he nearly broke it for 6. He steps out at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Oh, ready.
Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Where's the hot?
From the gun, Stroud. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's P.J. Locke. And the Broncos will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Nick's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. He puts some power on it. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Blitz coming first round. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Oh, hey.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. Stroud throwing here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
21 at the 43-yard line.
Down. Here we go. Hey.
Another try following the sack. Complete to Dell. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go, let's go.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
All right. Hey, uno.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The Texan offense out now for another 2-point opportunity.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's P.J. Luck. The 50. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and make...
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
First and 10 now from the 30. And the play clock hits. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Let's go. They'll run here following the penalty. He finds space into the red zone. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
They have themselves another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover.
They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Schultz with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So we're through 3 here. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Shotgun now for Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Under.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon.
I got my word, dude.
Touchdown. The Texans come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Up the sideline, past the 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He's throwing deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run it for the first time with Andrick Estime. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Broncos trail by just 1. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. He keeps it himself. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Estime will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Here's Williams. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Final timeout called by the Texans. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
He's going to field this at the 2. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Setting up to pass. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
19 Texas. All right.
Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is brought in at the 50. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Again on second and 10, Nix. On the move, headed right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be
This guy sucks.
intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Tony.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That's
God damn, this guy stinks.
inside the 35. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the
The
win.
game pass, only scored on
So
glitches.
that should be the one that
Guy
does it,
sucks.
Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should
Oh
be
my
the
God, he
key.
sucks.
And that is so satisfying as an offense to go
Go
up 2
back.
scores.
I thought he was going to
Fairbairn
win.
has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Returns looking good so far.
Nigga thought he was going
In
to
from the
win.
36 as the returners
Boy,
brought
you
down.
suck.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up.
He got no read.
And the big
Zero.
play drives them backwards. Second
Get
down.
bum ass out of here, bitch.
So it's a win for the Texans. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it?